You make your best music when you don't try to make good music, and I'm going to show you exactly why in just a couple of minutes, right? So you make your best music when you don't try. That link exists, right? So that means you make your worst music when you try, right? So what does that look like? That looks like a lot of thoughts, that looks like a lot of thinking, right? So a lot of mental activity, a lot of control. So we can say that you make bad music when you try to control, right? Because you're trying to think, you're trying to control the outcome, and it ends up being very rigid and not feeling like a good song, even though it could rhythmically sound fine, right? So we erase this. You make your best music when you don't try. So how do we not try, and how do we make the best music, right? So if control is making bad music, then what's making good music? Letting go. That's right, letting go, which means don't think, which means trust yourself. You have to trust yourself, don't think, and you'll make the best music of your life. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Just trust me. And trust me and trust yourself. So let go, don't think, and trust yourself. And that will allow you to access flow state. Flow state is the state you exist in whenever you're not really consciously aware of your thoughts and you're so present in the moment because you're so focused on the moment, right? So if bad equals control, right? Because you're trying to over control it, you're white knuckling, making a good song, it's gonna make your song terrible, right? And we all know this, we've all tried this. You have a creative block, you can't just force your way out of a creative block, you have to sink your way out of a creative block, right? You have to relax your way out, right? So bad equals control. So do this, let go. And what does letting go mean? That means letting go of holding the emotions you'd get from making a good song at an arm's length, right? So let's say whenever you make a good song, you feel like you're a good artist, right? So let go of that arm that you have out. Say this is my emotion I get whenever I make a good song, and I'm holding it out here until I actually make a good song, then I give it to myself. Let go of it, and allow yourself to feel it now, right? So that's letting go. Don't think. Exactly. Don't use your mind to create music. Use your heart and your soul to just flow onto the mic or however you make music. Don't think about it, just do it. Take the first thought that comes to mind, the first thought that has any sort of relevancy or any sort of dynamicness to it, and just enjoy it. Enjoy yourself, right? Trust yourself, right? If you don't trust yourself, you're never going to be able to make good music. You're just not going to be able to make good music, man. So you got to trust yourself. You can't think, man. Got to let go. Trust yourself, trust your thoughts, trust your first idea, right? From whenever we're young, we're taught to always get validation from like a teacher or like do the test, quote unquote, right. And you're taught to not trust yourself in your first instinct, right? You're always taught to question yourself. So trust yourself. And then that'll access flow state, which is effortless brilliance. So how do we do this if I had to say it in 2 words? I'd say this. Have fun. Have fun, bro. And I'm not Christian, but Jesus says, be like children and you get into heaven. Seek first the kingdom of heaven and all these things shall be given to you, right? So just be like a child, have fun. Have fun and create art, and you'll make amazing music where you don't even try. So that's how to do it in a couple minutes. I just kind of freestyled that off the top. As you can see, my video is completely freestyled. I'm not going to edit this at all, and you can see the whole process of me just entering flow state and making a video. So you can take this exact video concept and apply it to your music. Go have fun.